everyone, thank you so much for joining me here at SoCal Gaming Expo. I'm here with a special guest of honor, Maggie Robertson.
Margaret? No, I'm not making fun of you because, no, honestly, that's a nickname that my friends call me. I was like, how did you know?
I'm reminding you.
Exactly.
This is wonderful, by the way. It's such an honor to meet you first of all. What I really want to talk to you about today is your experiences on set of Resident Evil Village, because I know it wasn't just voicing that character, you actually had to act out some of the scenes, if not all the scenes, using Mocap. Can you talk about your experiences doing that?
So fun. The experience was so fun. Honestly, I'd never done it before, but it really was one of those lightning bolt moments when I first entered the volume, because there were so many things that were so different than anything I'd ever done. There's so many technical components that are new. But at the core root of it, motion capture, performance capture, it feels very much like theater. It's very akin to theater. So that was only a little sidestep away from all of my background prior to this. So it was one of those weird moments where, yes, everything looked different, but it felt very similar. And there was so much that made me feel right at home. And since doing the game, I really kind of pivoted my focus. I moved to LA in 2019 and booked Resident Evil almost immediately afterwards. And I'd moved to LA, thank you, with the intention of pursuing on camera. And then I booked this game and I was like, wait, this feels awesome. This makes me feel so good. It lights me up, activates my brain, activates my body. You know, it just challenges me in all these new and exciting ways. And so then I totally shifted course and prioritized this instead. And it's been really surreal and amazing to have a job come into my life that has literally changed my life in every single possible way. It's unreal. So grateful to have been a part of the game.
Can you tell us your experience with the fandom and this, what I assume is a surprising amount of love for the character?
Love. Yes, there's a lot of love for the character. And quite right. She's sexy. She's beautiful. She is amazing. She is a powerful, strong, tall, dynamic, insert other adjective words here. She is amazing in every possible way. So I totally understand where all the hype comes from. It's very helpful that she doesn't look like me, so I'm able to have that level of distance to just look at it objectively and be like, hell yeah, hell yeah. But for the most part, I mean, the fan base is amazing. They're so welcoming from day dot. And it's been really special to be a part of this community and to see the communities that have been built up as a result of this character and as a result of Village specifically. That's been really fun to see. And I think oftentimes when you're an actor, you think about how the roles that you'll get will affect, or the projects that you're a part of will affect audiences and can create change and make meaningful impact in people's lives. You don't often think about how you, the actor behind these characters, can do the same. That's been one of the greatest honors and privileges of this role, is how I've been able to step out and be able to make an impact in people's lives and create, I don't know, hopefully change for good. I don't know. It feels very egotistical to say all of that stuff about myself. I am a force of good. But yes.
And one last question, because I know we're pressed by time. Going into, again, sort of your experiences with the game and working on it, I asked Nick, who voices Leon in the previous games of the remake games, and he had a funny story to share with one of the memorable moments he had on the set. But do you have
oh, good. It's not about me. I was like, oh, God, what does he have on me?
But do you have a particular memorable moment working on the set of Resident Evil Village?
Oh, so many. I think probably my most memorable is also the most awkward, where when you're doing performance capture, you're wearing these helmets, you have a head cam in front of you. You can't have anything pass in front of the head cam, otherwise it disrupts the read of your facial data. So any of the physical activities I was doing, like smoke the cigarette, put on the lipstick, all of that is happening on the outside of the camera, and I'm kind of miming it. As a result, you know what that also means? Is when I suck Ethan Winter's blood, I'm miming it. I was not able to make contact with Todd Foley's arm, and so it was like, hey, nice to meet you. So that was that. That's my most memorable moment. And then Steve Kniebly, our cinematics director, would be like, hey, can we get some more sucking? Can you add in some more sucking? And I was like, Yes.
On that note?
Yeah, on that note, performance capture is silly.
One would say it sucks.
It sucks in a good way.
Thank you so much for joining me, guys. And thank you so much for the interview, by the way.
Thank you for having me. It was so nice to talk to you.